My name is Diallo Burke Sr. I'm from LaGrange, Georgia. How did I get to Warner University? My story is a little up and down how I got to Warner. My son, who's a basketball player, attended Florida College. And at the time, I was in between high school coaching, and also I was interning with the Chicago Bears. And so I get a phone call, and I was asked by my son's coach what would be my interest in coaching on the NAIA level, small college. Did I have any interest in being a head coach? And I was like, yeah, if the timing is right and the situation is right. And so he said, I hear a job may be coming open at Warner University. And so I didn't know where Warner was. And so I did a little research and found that it was an hour and a half from where my son was going to school. And so I kind of just talked it over with my wife and the situation that we was in. We still had our youngest daughter that was in high school, and she was going into her senior year. And my thing was that I didn't want to miss her senior year. And, the thing we told her is that we was going to stay put until she graduated. Then our family could go on the move. Well, God had a different plan. And so I saw the job posted. I was called, asked to put in, and I did. And so going down that road and seeing, what could have been or what was thought of, I knew I was coming to a really good place. And as I was interviewing, I knew it was different because out of 3 interviews, I was only asked 5 football questions. So with me, and my thought process is I'm very relational, like building relationships, and wanted to build something that was great. And so my journey to Warner was one that was kind of quick decision, but God knew He had a plan for where I wanted to go. I attended Eastern Kentucky University, 1992 through 1996. I always had dreams of playing NFL football. Didn't know that it would become a reality, but my journey was a little different. Like I said, I played for 4 years, and at the end of my senior year, we had a tight end named Jason Dunn, who was a projected first-round draft pick. And one day, we was all just kind of conversing in our dorm room, and he came by the room and said that he was getting ready to go to his pro day. And so I haven't heard anything about a pro day, and immediately in my mind, I was like, well, you're not going to leave me here, so let me go and show them what I can do. And so I go over and I work out. And this drill in particular, called the L drill, I ran 6 times and did not understand why they made me run it 6 times, yelling and screaming and all of that. And so finally, I had a guy from the Philadelphia Eagles came over and said, the reason we made you run that drill 6 times is because you had the fastest time out of everybody in the United States at that moment. And so time goes on. I didn't get drafted in the draft, and I got a call the day before I was set to get married on May 17th. And it was from the Philadelphia Eagles. Wanted me to come in and work out. And so I came in and worked out with 2 other guys, and I got the call to end up going to training camp. And so at that point, my journey began. My dreams, my childhood dreams, my passion was now a reality. And so I'm sitting in a room with 14 other receivers, and at the end of training camp, I was one of the 6 who made it out of the room. My program vision here at Warner University is to build and maintain a program that fosters the overall development of every student athlete who participate in football. We want to compete for a conference championship. We want to compete for a national championship. We want to uplift these young men to be faith-led individuals in the community, in the classroom, model students, while competing to be the best that they can be all around, that when they leave this program physically, is that they in the world, they're good husbands, good fathers. And so we want to do that in a number of ways. And you take the field component of it, is we want to compete to the best of our ability by having the best guys that's in our program, to build these guys to be professionals. In the classroom, we want guys that's striving to get A's and B's, where C's are average to them. Not just want to just get by, but those who want to excel. That's what we want to build. And then in the community, we want our reach to be extensive, to where when they see a Warner University football player, they know that this young man exhibits high character and integrity and moral values, that they wouldn't mind hiring these kids, or building a relationship with them. And so that's what I see for this program, is one that just not going to be locally known, but we want to be nationally known. Warner University football player. What are we looking for here? We're looking for that young man that wants to change his life. We want that young man who has the vision that I really want to do something with myself. Whether you're all-state, all-conference, non-starter. Some guys haven't started a game or a year. So what we do, we'll take a mixture of guys, okay? And our job here is to get you and take you to a certain level, coaching-wise, as long as you have the skills and components to go with it. So we're just looking for a foundation, guys who have that foundation that we can help build and enhance upon. That's what we want here at Warner University. A guy who wants to compete, a guy who's determined. Long shots. If you feel that you're a long shot, that you're not given that opportunity, we want to give you that opportunity here, because we know with a certain mindset that you have coming into it, that you're going to be determined, you're going to be that hard-working individual, and you want to attain greatness. That's what we want here at Warner University, guys that want to be great and elite in what they do. Everything that you do, you want to be the best at it. Those are the type of guys that we want here at Warner University. Also ones who want to be spirit-filled. Spirit-filled. They want a higher calling. They know that they have a higher calling on their life. And so here as a faith-based university, we're able to do that. We're able to celebrate who you are in your faith. And we want to take you to another level in that as well. So a Warner football player exhibits these qualities here: determination, hard work, persistent, and being a God-led individual. That's what we want here as a Warner football player. Why Warner? Warner is a place where you can find your purpose. Warner is a place where it's going to help you grow as a young man. Warner is a hidden gem. A hidden gem that, because this is a fairly new program, to where now we can bring guys in that's going to build a dynasty. Warner is a place where you can practice your faith, some things that you can't do at other places. Warner is a place that you will be loved, taken in as a family. That's what Warner brings to you. That's what Warner brings to the state of Florida, the city of Lake Wales, and the United States of America. Bible verse that best describes me, Philippians 4, and 13. I can do all things through God that strengthens me. He has shown me time and time again in my journey as I was growing up that He is with me. In all the difficult situations that I've been in, counted out, saying that I was the least, He has shown me that I can accomplish 7 rings, 7 championships, 5 as a player, 2 as a coach. He's shown me over and over that I can have that wife of 30 years. He has shown me that I can have 4 beautiful kids that's on the road to success. I can do all things through God that strengthens me. It is my coaching philosophy that if you have knowledge, pass it on to the ones who don't have that knowledge. Here at Warner, our coach's job is to teach, develop, inspire, and model. In our teaching, we want to be clear, we want to be concise, we want to be direct and clean with our message. We want to inspire you to be the best that you can be through discipline. We want to model the behaviors that we're asking you to exhibit as coaches. Being that husband, being that father, being that mentor. That's my coaching philosophy.